We're learning more tonight about the man arrested for a crime in the same Rotterdam home where the bodies of a mother and daughter were found earlier this week. 28-year-old Bryce Rivenberg was arrested on burglary charges, but much more serious charges could be on their way. And our Matt Markham has been digging around to find out more about his past. He joins us now live from the crime scene. And what have you learned, Matt?
Well, Liz, I want to first show you what's going on here now. You can tell that it's still an active police investigation here 2 days after the initial call to this residence on Inner Drive. And it's also 2 days that Bryce Rivenberg has been charged only with burglary. However, I can tell you through court documents today that they show and accuse Mr. Rivenberg of causing physical injury to 2 occupants in the house you see behind me. Just a couple of minutes ago, I got off the phone with a lieutenant from the Rotterdam Police Department who says it's safe to say those 2 occupants are Tammy and Jessica McCormick. So police are now trying to figure out Rivenberg's exact role in this crime, what he was doing here, what his possible role was in the deaths of these 2 women, and we are learning more about his past. Bryce Rivenberg is not a stranger to law enforcement, according to police and court information obtained by CBS 6. In 2012, Rivenberg was charged with 4th-degree criminal mischief by Scotia Police. In July of 2010, he was charged with aggravated DWI and had to pay a $500 fine. The arresting agency, Rotterdam, the same agency investigating the crime on Inner Drive. State police forensic investigators were there today hoping to find additional evidence in what's been ruled a homicide in the case of Tammy and Jessica McCormick. The Schenectady County grand jury met today as well, while Rivenberg is only charged with burglary at this point. The Rivenberg home is without a police presence Friday and without any family members to answer our questions. We've also learned that Rivenberg worked at the AutoZone on State Street in Schenectady. The manager told me he left 5 or 6 months ago. We also found social media pages to Rivenberg's name. They showed he was a music fan and had a picture of the same car being taken away from his residence on Thursday. You'll recall police also say there was some kind of relationship between Jessica McCormick and Bryce Rivenberg. They would not get into the extent of that relationship. However, we do know that the 2 of them were graduates from the Mahonison Central School District, and I spoke to a representative from the school district this afternoon who says that Mr. Rivenberg withdrew from the school district in the fall of 2001. We will, of course, be on top of this story, and any new developments we find, we will pass them along to you. For now, we're live in Rotterdam. Matt Markham, CBS 6 News. Liz?
All right, Matt, and this morning we talked with Schenectady County Community College about Jessica McCormick's death. Jessica enrolled there this semester as a part-time student. Earlier today, Matt talked with the Vice President of Student Affairs.
You must have seen her plenty of times around school.
Yes, we did. Jessica was one of those students that you just saw around campus, and she always had a bright smile on her face. She was not one to be loud and boisterous. Her smile. As soon as you walked into the room and you saw her, her presence was always known.
McCormick was studying to be a dental hygienist.